Hello everyone, it is Rebecca with No Limits coming into you on weeks 44 and 45. I do believe this is my 10th month, or around there, last week was. My high weight was 224.2, surgery weight 204, current weight 174.2, so I'm up 1.4 pounds, but I think it's water weight, but anyway. Total loss of 46 pounds. So, I know last video I was telling you, starting January 4th, you know, we're just like resetting everything after all the holidays and some of my kids going home, and so I'm going back over all the basics again and trying to check myself to see kind of what I'm doing, and so I was just going to kind of go over those really quick. Since I didn't have a weight loss, which I think it was because I made this huge soup last night, it was like chicken and like a lot of salt. I think that's what's going on, but I'm not going to worry about that. I have had a couple of NSVs. I totally do not get dizzy when I'm shopping in the grocery store. I can drive long distances and I'm okay, and all of that was a huge problem for me before I had the surgery. I would get dizzy and just feel horrible to the point that I didn't really want to leave my house, and so those are great. I got me some cute socks. There you go. I got the little bow on them. They are so fun, and I'm wearing a dress with it and feeling kind of like I'm in somewhat of style. So that's kind of a cool little NSV. So I know I've watched enough videos in my life, and I know that there's like some common things that start to happen after you've had these weight loss surgeries. One of them is vitamin deficiency. So you have to really, iron is a big one, and your protein being low. Dehydration is another problem. Bowel obstructions can happen because you are not eating all the fiber that you were before, and then you stop drinking water and things get stuck down there. I know that a lot of people that have had RNY, they dump when they eat sugar, and with the sleeve you don't dump like that, or some people might, but like I can eat pretty much anything, sadly. It's a blessing and a curse, but one thing I've noticed though, if I go and if I eat processed white flour, like in the form of a pretzel, like that you dip in cheese, or a roll or something like that, it binds me up and I can't go to the bathroom. So even though I don't have the effect of dumping right away, there is an after effect of it, so that's good. So that is one thing to keep me from indulging too many times on Auntie Annie's pretzels. Yeah? Okay, anyway. And then of course people have weight gain because they're not following the rules. And there's also emotional and hormonal things that start happening to you because you lose the weight and you're still feeling exactly the same. Sometimes you even feel like you haven't lost any weight, even if you've lost like 100 pounds, and you still feel not good, and you're thinking, I've done all this and I was supposed to be amazing and now I don't feel amazing. So there's just different things that happen. So I wanted to kind of go back over some of the main things because we're trying to hit reset. I know they're having a WLSFA conference in Nashville, I think in May 12th, I think. I may try to go to that, but it's a long way away, and I'm still, I would like to, I need to lose like 25 pounds to be under 150, which is going to be I would be happy with that. My ultra goal, of course, is 125 to 130, but that's like scary. It's like, I would really have to get on it. Anyway, so going back over the basics again, protein first, 80 to 100 grams daily. Now, of course, you're going to have to be tracking to know if you're getting that amount. If you eat just soft foods all the time, like yogurts and things like that, it slides right through you and you're hungry within 45 minutes. If you don't eat that dense protein, it's going to go through you quickly and you're going to be wanting to eat again. And we all know that that's not good because we can't really graze. Grazing is not a good thing either. So at least on your 3 meals to get that solid protein, that's good. Of course, watching your carbs. For me personally, if I can ditch white sugar, white flour, white rice, I'm good. I can do a little fruit. I can do a little bit of brown rice, or I can do, you know, healthy alternatives to that are fine. But if I eat the junk, then it's a problem. Of course, water is another thing that I have an issue with. I'm trying to get in 80 ounces a day, and I'm good if I can get in 60. That's honest, and that's even if I'm exercising. So water is something that hasn't been the best. I have been eating some sugars. I will be honest with you guys, my biggest issue is my coffee that I'm drinking. I was trying to look up Nirvana and Amy. I was trying to figure out what it is that they're doing. I have like this big thing where I go to Starbucks, I get me a 20-ounce Venti soy mocha, so it's soy, with only 2 pumps of the sugar-free chocolate. Well, it's sugar-free, so that's good, except for the Splenda probably isn't good for us, but I can't get into all that. I mean, it's like, you can't cut out sugar and Splenda. It's like, you gotta have something. So, I'm leaving the Splenda part alone. Eventually I'm going to attack all that because we got to eat healthy. But, because for me with blood sugar problems, I really can't eat the sugar. The sugar is really the issue. So, but the problem is the soy milk that they use. It is organic, so that's great. But it's vanilla flavored and it does have sugar in it. So I am virtually drinking a little bit of sugar all day long. Even though it's sugar free, the soy milk has some sugar in it. And if I get it with just milk, it doesn't taste as good, and also milk kind of gives me allergies and stuff. So I know they have coconut milk, and I've had one with that, and it just doesn't taste good. I would just rather not have it, which is probably actually the best option, but as of right now, it's keeping me going. And so that is probably my my biggest issue with that. That's probably my biggest problem, I would say, overall, because that's a daily thing almost. The other thing is tracking my food. I am not, my fitness pal and I are not pals. We're not pals. It's like, I try to track, but that is like, it's so irritating to me. I have to do it, but I need to do it. So anyway, vitamins, I'm great with vitamins. I use like a pill dispenser like that every morning and every evening, and I have pretty much gotten into the habit of taking my vitamins, so that the vitamins I've got down, no problem. Exercise, I've got down. I exercise, I give myself 2 days off of exercise to rest. But every day I do Zumba twice a week, and then I walk a mile the other days. And I'm eventually, pretty soon I'm going to switch to Zumba 3 times a week and then walking 2 days. So I'm getting my exercise and I'm getting my vitamins. I need to work on, and here's the thing, you know, like they say, it takes 28 days to get a habit in your life, because really what we're doing is we're trying to redo our bad habits with good habits, because once you have a habit in your life, you don't have to worry about, think about it, try to motivate yourself to do it. You just do it. It's just part of your life, and that's so much better than, you know, trying to make yourself do it or get, you know, in the mood to do it. It doesn't work that way for me, because there's days that I am not in the mood to do any of it. You know, I'm sure you guys relate. You just wake up and go, this is not a day for this. But if we're in a habit of doing it, then you'll just get up and do it whether you feel like it or not. It just becomes part of what you do. So that's really what I think is the key to making good habits in your life. So I think they say it takes 28 days to create a habit. So I'm looking at my own self and I'm saying, okay, I'm 10 months out. I've got like 2 more months before I have my 1-year Surgiversary. I have not obviously reached my overall goal would be to be under 150. So I'm 25 pounds away from that, and I'm out of the honeymoon phase, out of the 6 months where you just drop weight no matter what you eat, although that never happened for me. I would not drop weight. I've never been one of the people that it just comes off. It just doesn't work for me that way. Mine's a little bit more of a struggle. So, it's coming off really slow. And it goes up and down and up and down. This makes you nuts. Getting exercise in, you definitely need to do that, or you're just going to be like a melted candle. I mean, you're just going to lose all this weight and just look like a blob. I got my exercise, I got my vitamins, so that's good. My water, I'm trying to play this head game with myself. Like, I can't drink my coffee until I've had my water. So like I have to drink so much water before I can drink coffee. That works great in the morning when I'm here by myself, but once all my kids come home from school and everybody's here, blah blah blah, I do need to track my food. That one I need to just work on that. I'm not going to set that as a goal just yet. It's something, it's up and coming. But the one that for sure that I need to do is water, because being dehydrated makes you feel so bad. I do find with getting my protein in, that's not a problem. Getting my food in is not a problem, unfortunately. No whites and no sugar. Haven't got there yet. To note about exercise is that it is a great antidepressant. Exercise helps you to not be depressed. So if you're struggling with feeling depressed or feeling unmotivated or feeling whatever, you should probably try to do some exercise. That would be good. Okay, I think so I'm going to really focus on my water. And I am going to focus on not eating carbs, the bad ones. And I'm going to look at my MyFitnessPal. Oh, I'm going to try that one. Oh, that one's so hard for me. Anyway, I think we can do it. And so I think if you just look at your life and just go, okay, one thing at a time, just make one good habit and then go to the next one and then make another good habit. It's not so crazy. You know, it's like you just fall apart at the seams sometimes when life comes at you pretty heavy. And so, anyway, that's all I have to say. Make a habit of making habits. That's good. Love you. Bye.